Hello everyone, welcome to Dada's FoodCrave kitchen. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this delicious recipe, Ogbono soup that mixed with a little bit of okra. If you're new, I welcome you. If you're a returning subscriber, I also welcome you. If you're new, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget that post notification bell so that you stay updated in any new video that I uploaded. If you are new and you're interested, keep on watching and don't forget that like button. And without any further ado, let's get cooking.
Dada's FoodCrave kitchen today, and she will show you everything you need to know. A woman that will cook everything for you with a smile on her face every day. Dada's FoodCrave kitchen.
Alright, my Dada's team, to not have this video too long, so what you see me doing here, I pressure cooked my meat in my pressure cooker and I added onions, pepper and seasoning cube with a little bit of water and pressure cooked my cow foot and my cow belly. Okay, I also steamed my fish as well at the end. So all I did was I only add a little bit of water in my pressure cooker to cook my cow foot, the cow belly, and also steam my fish. And I added chopped onion, chopped habanero pepper or scotch bonnet pepper, and seasoning cube, and a little bit of salt, and pressure cook it. If you don't have pressure cooker, you could just boil the meat until it is tender. That's what I did there. So I did that offhand to keep the video short. All right. So next we are going to go ahead. Everything was already cooked and soft. I am going to take all the cow foot out and the cow belly, which is the shaki. And also, as you saw me in the beginning, I also have some fish there that I steamed. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out and put that aside. So keep on watching. If you're enjoying this video so far, I will recommend, or I will be very grateful if you hit that like button. And if you're new, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and also that post notification bell right away so that you don't miss out on any of my video. So after taking all the meat out of the pressure cooker, like I said, if you don't have pressure cooker, you can simply boil the meat until it's tender. I am going to use that same liquid that I used to boil, pressure cook my meat. I'm going to use that because it already have all the ingredients. It has onions, seasoning cubes, salt and pepper already. So that liquid there, it's pretty much the broth. All right, it's well seasoned. So here what you see me adding there is some locust beans. In Gambia we call it netetu. So I did not blend the locust beans. I put it as whole as it is. All right, that's optional. If you don't want to do it or you don't have locust beans, that is fine. You could skip that route. All right, so next I am going to just cover the pot and let that liquid boil a little bit. As you can see, my meat is very tender. I pressure cook it. If you don't have pressure cooker, you can just boil everything until it's tender. This is a simple meal that I just wanted to show you. It is so delicious. I'm going to be enjoying it with my cassava fufu. All right, so this is the ogbono. This is how it looks like. All right, it is a seed that is grounded into a powder. I purchased this from a lady that I saw on Instagram that sells some African food. By the way, this is actually a Nigerian dish which I tasted before years ago and I loved it. So I said, why not introduce this to you guys? So like I said, it's a seed that is blended into a powder. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure you break down the rough ones. It's already blended into a powder anyway. So what you want to do, you just add a little bit of palm oil. All right, like so. It reminds me of tola. Tola is also a Sierra Leonean dish, but it's way totally different, the texture. But it reminds me of tola. If you cook in tola, this is the same method you use, but tola and ogbono is way totally different. So you want to add some palm oil and mix it like so that it will blend well into the cooking process. And by the way, I use 1 cup of the ogbono powder. just 1 cup. All right, because I don't want mine to be very, very thick. So once the water boils, and I am going to go ahead and add some crayfish, which is some shrimp powder. Again, if you don't have crayfish, that is perfectly fine, but I'm adding 2 tablespoons of my shrimp powder to give it a delicious taste to it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cover the pot, let it continue on boiling a little bit more. So next, I am going to go ahead and add 1 handful of okra, which I rough chopped in my blender. If you don't want to rough chop it in the blender, you could just go ahead and cut it as normal. All right, like I said again, you can just cook the ogbono soup straight up, just ogbono, without adding no okra, or you can mix the ogbono with a little bit of okra. It's just 1 handful of okra that I just rough chop in my blender. All right, you can also add some spinach, a little bit of spinach at the end. All right, but unfortunately I didn't have any spinach, so I'm just cooking the ogbono soup with a little bit of okra. Like I said again, you can cook it straight up, just the ogbono. It would actually get thick. All right, I do not like my ogbono soup to be really thick, and if you find out it's very thick, you can just add water, because I am going to be enjoying this ogbono soup with my cassava fufu. You can enjoy it with gari fufu or pounded yam. All right, so I am going to let it boil a little bit, and then I am going to just add the ogbono. Guys, one tip I want to also tell you, you want to make sure you cook this ogbono, and if I say cook it, you want to make sure you cook it until it's thoroughly cooked. Let it keep boiling and boiling on a low medium heat. Do not rush it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add my ogbono like so. And if you're enjoying watching this video, I hope you will consider hitting that like button, and if you're new, I hope you will consider subscribing as well. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it, and guys, boil it. If I say boil it, let it cook, let it cook, let it cook. Do not add a little bit too little water. All right, because it's gonna get very thick as it's boiling along. Like I said again, I don't like mine too very thick. All right, so after boiling it, this is how it looks like. You see that, guys? It's getting thick, the consistency is changing. So I mixed it up a little bit, taste for salt. Next, I am going to go ahead and add my protein, which is like the cow belly and the cow foot and the fish. I did not add any meat in this recipe. I just, like I said, I just want to keep it simple. So I also have some cow skin there as well, which I purchased from this lady. I met her on Instagram. If you are interested, you can just message me. I'll give you her information as well. And my beautiful palm oil here, I bought it from my sister, my Gambian sister here in Pennsylvania, called Nar Sen. If you're interested also, just Instagram me. I'll give you guys the information. So I added my protein. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, continue on cooking this ogbono on a low medium heat. You want to keep cooking it, and if I say cooking it on a low medium heat, do not rush it. Let it cook until the ogbono is thoroughly cooked. And look how beautiful this looks like, guys. Oh my goodness, it is so delicious. I am so hungry. And you guys, you know, one of my favorite food is, it has to do with anything slimy like okra soup and stuff like that. So I'm going to be enjoying this with my my cassava fufu. So I added a little bit of 1 or 2, 3 of habanero pepper or scotch bonnet pepper. You know how I like it. If you don't like the heat, you can adjust it to the way you want it. You can add more spice. Like I said, I know you guys didn't see me add any salt or seasoning cube, but like I said earlier, when I was boiling the meat, I added onions. I chopped 1 medium-sized onion with 3 habanero pepper and seasoning cube and salt. That's what I use to boil, pressure cook my meat. So that broth was definitely seasoned. All right, so I didn't need to add any more salt, because the broth that I'm using to cook the soup was thoroughly seasoned. guys, the whole time when I was cooking this, the whole cooking process, I did not cover the pot. All right, I did not cover the pot. All right, so this is how everything looks like after, you know, patiently cooking this ogbono soup. This is the consistency like I like. I do not like it too thick. Obviously, you don't want to cook it too watery. Yes, you want that slime. You want to enjoy that slime to it. And this is how my ogbono soup looks like. That I added a little bit of okra to it. I like this consistency, and I'm going to be enjoying this with my cassava fufu, guys. I hope you will try this recipe, and if you enjoy watching this video, give this video a big like, a big thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button, is right there in the corner of your screen. And if you're new, I hope you will consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell right away until it turns gray, so that you don't miss out on any of my video. If you enjoy watching this video, and if you're new, I hope you will try this recipe. And if you have any question, leave your comment down below on the comment section below, and let me know if you guys have any interest in me making something, or just let me know and I will add it to my list of recipe. And this is how everything looks like. It is so beautiful, it is so tasty, it is so yummy. And if you're one of those people like me that like okra soup, anything that has to do with soup, I'm telling you, you want to make sure you try this. Yes, look how beautiful and delicious this looks like. You're not going to tell me you're not going to try this recipe. And guys, sorry if I sound too dull or tired, because guys, you will not believe it, I'm doing this voiceover on my bed. Yes, I still didn't get up yet. Usually I will go in the bathroom, or somewhere more quiet. I mean, it's quiet in my bedroom, but I am still laying down, guys. You will not believe it, I did not get up yet. I am doing this voiceover on my bed. So like I said again, I hope you guys will try this recipe. Yes, and let me know. Like I said again, just boil the meat on your pressure cooker, or if you don't have pressure cooker, just boil the meat into your pot. Chopped 1 medium-sized onions. You add seasoning cube and water, and just boil the meat pretty much. All right, and that broth was already seasoned, so I didn't have to add any more. So this is how everything looks like. I'm gonna dish it out for you guys like I always do. Presentation is key. Yes, and I'm going to enjoy this with my cassava fufu. And I thank you all so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, may peace be unto you all. Shalom.